Hey guys, it's your girl DeeDee and welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another reaction video. Now this one comes from Jordan Peterson. He's talking about men who don't respect women and how they move after they basically get in them panties. So I want to play this clip and I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this. So do you agree with what he's saying or do you disagree? We're gonna jump right into the clip. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, you guys. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
A man sleeps with you and he doesn't respect you. The moment he's finished with you, he will have nothing but contempt for you. And girls are often brokenhearted, let's say, because they've slept with some guy and then he doesn't call them. It's like, I can tell you that guy finished in bed. The first thing he wanted to do was get the hell out of there as fast as possible, because it's sexual satiation and immediate disgust, contempt, and shame. Immediate.
Listen, so that was a quick clip, but I definitely want to get your thoughts on that. Do you agree with what he's saying or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. I do think this happens. I'm not a man, so I don't go through that, but I do understand the complaints of women and how women have definitely cried about this very situation. Women on social media, women in real life, women I know who have definitely complained and cried about, you know, sleeping with a guy and then he not calling her back or texting or nothing. She's upset and wondering why, and she's regretful of her actions, but she's still confused as to why he never contacted her back or never called her or never wanted to pursue anything with her. You know, because my first question was like, okay, if you don't have respect for this woman, why would you sleep with her? But I guess the two don't go hand in hand, and y'all let me know in the comments. You know, you want to get fulfilled or get that gratification and that's it. It doesn't mean that you really want to be with the woman long term. Or that you even like her like that. You're just trying to get fulfilled in that way and then move on. And I think this is the part where a lot of women don't understand that. And this is where women and men are different. Even though there are some cases, and I would say this is a majority, where some women who act like men in that regard, where they just like, look, I just want it and I don't want no relationship or nothing else, and there's no feelings or anything attached. But that's not the majority. The majority of women have emotions and feelings, and they connect that to a person that they're intimate with. So if you're intimate with somebody, even if you just met them, you've developed somewhat of a connection to that person, and you at least want to have, think that there's something further with that person, even just by them calling you back or maybe trying to hook up again or whatever, something. Even if it doesn't work out long term, you just don't want them just to ghost you, because it makes those women feel horrible and they regret their decision. But a lot of times they tend to keep doing it. And so this is why I say, listen, if you know or don't, trust that a person is into you, y'all don't have an established relationship, or y'all haven't had conversations about what it is you're trying to do, then it would make sense just to not go and have random sex with guys you don't know. Keep your legs closed. Do not open your legs for guys who you barely know, because you know in the back of your mind it's all about sex, and like I said before, men and women like sex, but you have to be more reserved as a woman, in my opinion, because you're the one who's gonna bear the brunt of all of this. If you know that this guy is not really into you, or you're not sure if he's into you, and you still sleeping with him, and then he just ghosts you because he doesn't care, then you're the one who's going to be crying and feeling upset or feeling some type of way behind it. It's going to bother you more than it's going to bother him in most cases. And so this is why I say it's on the women to be more disciplined and not just go out there and sleep with anybody, because you're going to bear the brunt of all of that and everything that comes with that, the feelings, the emotions, and why you did it, and then why you shouldn't do it, and going back and forth and all of that, because that's what a lot of women do. So it just would make more sense for you not to do that. Try to get to know a person before you're giving them your body in an intimate way, because it's not going to make you feel good when they're just in it to just get their rocks off. They try to get their rocks off and that's it. They don't have no attachments or no emotions or anything to you, because they don't really like you like that. They're just trying to get that good feeling, and then they on to the next. And I think women say that they are aware of this and they say that it's not a problem, but for a lot of women it is a problem, because they're the ones who are crying. I've seen so many, like in real life and on social media, so many women crying about a guy ghosting them and not calling them back, and it really bothers them. So avoid that. You don't have to go out here and just sleep with different guys and all that. You really don't, and it's not beneficial to you anyway. As a lot of women are realizing now as they get older, a lot of men don't want to be with women who've been out with a whole bunch of men. I mean, I know it's a double standard, but it is what it is. So keep that body count as low as you possibly can. You don't have to go out here and just randomly giving your body to guys who you think are cute and he's fine and he this and oh he can get it, and he don't really want you, he don't really care about you like that. He might be cool and nice to you and all of that, but he's just trying to get that feel, and then he's on to he don't care. So what he's saying, I do think is true. I do agree with what he's saying overall, because this happens a lot. A lot of women complain about it. A lot of women don't like it. Their feelings do get involved because they just don't like the idea that a guy would just, you know, sleep with them and just go completely 100% ghost them and don't care to talk to them. That bothers a lot of women. So I would just say stay away from that. That's another reason for women to have more respect for yourselves and more respect for your bodies, and not just put yourself out there with anybody, because a lot of these guys don't really, it's not, you know, he could be cool and might think you cute or tell you cute and say everything you want to hear, but doesn't mean he's really into you. And he may have a disgust for you after the fact. He's not looking at you and saying, oh my gosh, she's so great, oh we had sex, and no, if he doesn't have respect for you, if he's realizing, oh my gosh, she just opened her legs on her first night, I don't really like that, that's not the type of woman I want to be with, and he's disgusted after the fact, then that shows you right there why a lot of these guys ghost these women and move on with their lives. They don't see you in that way. So I think women need to be mindful of this. You need to be aware of this. That's why I say women need to understand men and their thought process. You need to have a conversation with the person. Stop jumping in just for sex, and have a conversation with the person. Get to know them. Ask questions. You know, why is everybody so fun? And I understand sex is great and everybody, but golly, like y'all jumping in so fast, you don't have time to get to know the person. You don't care to know nothing about them. That's all you care about. You know that's over in a few minutes, and then what? And you're looking to do it again? And that's it. And you're not building any relationship or anything with somebody. It's just strictly that. As if that's the only thing that matters in life. And then when the real things surface, the real things that matter in life, you're faced with it all by yourself, because you don't just randomly ran off and screwed everybody and had a good time or whatever, and all of these guys looking at you as a disgusting person, and you don't know it because they're not going to tell you. That's their own thoughts. They're not going to tell you because they want to keep their options open, make sure that you're around if they want to get their rocks off again. And you're wondering why they don't want me, and why now you're feeling insecure, and now you're feeling bad about yourself. You can avoid that. You don't have to continuously do that. There are a lot of women say they know their worth. Know your worth in that way too. Understand that your body, should have more respect for your body and yourself. You don't have to go out and do that and just rack up body counts thinking that it's empowerment and all of these things. You don't have to do that. You can do better. That guy would have more respect for you if he saw that you weren't just ready to just open your legs, and that you were looking to know him. And if he's just not interested in that way, then he'll keep it moving, and then that's good for you. But anyway, y'all, I'm just rambling. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the video. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Chime in. I want to know your thoughts on what he had to say. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.